There she is. Okay, perfect. Welcome everybody, or welcome back if you've been here before. It's good to see a few people coming back. Awesome. Sorry, my camera's just off of the monitor, so if I'm looking both directions, that's why. Anyways, if you are new to me or my classes, I'm Natasha. I've been working at SFU Rec for 5 years, something, in person, and then this past year virtually as well, doing teaching ballet classes, contemporary, K-pop dance, a couple of different things. And what else can I say? I went to SFU, I studied kinesiology and psychology, and I work as a movement therapist and behavior interventionist. If you peek in the chat, you'll see Nick has left us a message down there. Nick is monitoring the meeting to make sure everything goes okay for us. And if you guys run into any issues or anything, you can ask him directly as well. So, first things first, if you're comfortable, I encourage you to turn your cameras on, just because it helps me see, how you're doing, if you're keeping up, or if certain exercises are coming up as like a stumbling block for a lot of people. No pressure, but if you're up for it, please do turn on your camera. What else can I say? This is an open level ballet class, so I will try to address more foundational techniques and stuff too, because I expect that there will be people attending the class who either have limited ballet experience or maybe none at all. And then I know for sure I've got people in here as well who've done years of ballet before. So I'll give you things to focus on as well. And I've written out a bit of a curriculum for us that we'll kind of keep on building on as the classes go. I'm doing a couple things differently this term, just like for my own interest too. So for a warm-up, we're going to keep it a little bit more loose and contemporary type warm-up. Might feel a little bit odd if you're expecting to come into a very structured class right now, but I've just been finding it a more effective way to warm up. So let's do that. Let's get going. Make sure you've got some space. Make sure you've got socks or ballet shoes or bare feet, whatever kind of works best for you. And let's do it. I'll turn off that little thing at the bottom in a second. All right, here we go. Let's turn this up a little bit. Let's turn it over here. Slightly different setup this term, so I apologize if I'm a little bit not efficient at using it for the first couple of weeks. Alright, here we go. Let's just come into your space. Become acquainted with your space kind of thing. That's what I'm going for initially. My space is small, yours may be bigger. But let's take your mind out of the form of ballet and out of the rigidity of some of the structure, and just find a bit of gentle movement for your joints, because at the end of the day, the warm-up is just for your body to kind of figure itself out a little bit. Just small movement, don't worry about what this looks like. Maybe walk through your feet a little bit. Small movements, maybe circular movements might help to prompt your brain and your body to kind of wiggle through. If you find places where maybe you're a little bit tight or sore, just kind of wiggle through it. Okay, we're gonna add just a little bit of form here. So as you're doing this, maybe you're focusing on your lower body, but let's bring it to the upper body just to find lightness in your arms as well. This big cushion of air around every part of you. So see if you can start to suspend different parts of your body. This goes to some of the talk we have in ballet classes about moving through jello or through honey or something, but let's just make it air. Let's just make it floating. And then as you're kind of finding how to float, I'm borrowing a lot of concepts from Gaga right now. Let's just bring your feet to first position, so heels together. And then keeping it still pretty mobile, just take a couple of plies here. Little bends in your knees, heels are staying low, but let's let your hips go a little bit. Nothing much super structured here. Maybe shoulders even go a little bit. We'll get back to the technique in a second, but let's just see. Hips can go forward, they can go back, they can go side to side. And spine can twist following that. So let's just go plie this way and twist, and then scoop it all the way up. Hips can go wherever they need to go. This doesn't really matter. You're just finding the range of motion that you have available. Now let's keep going with that. One more time each side. And again, moving with some kind of resistance everywhere you go. And please turn your head as you do it too. Let's do the same thing in second position. Maybe a little bit lower into your grand plie. Nothing super specific going on here. And let's do it with a twist. Twist through your spine and then all the way through your head as well. If you need to focus on twisting just one part of your body, go ahead and do it. Alright, just one more center here. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more mobile in your joints. Let's come back to first position. Let's just do clean tendues to the front. You can barely see my foot there. Tendu to the front. Tendu. Now let's turn your foot in so much so that your whole body turns in. And then bring it back. Other leg. Tendu. And arms are just floating. Tendu again. And one more time, tendu. Turn the leg in so much that your whole hip turns in, probably feeling a stretch through your waist. And let's do the same thing, side and close. Side and close. Side, turn in, turn your whole body in, stretch through your waist. Come back. And then other leg, here we go. Tendu. Close, arms are just floating. Shoulders may be helping them float. Turn it in and turn. And let's go to the back, same thing, right behind you. Tendu back. Pretty clean first. Stretch the leg back. Stretch back, turn in the leg, and then turn in your whole body, big twist from your toe all the way to the end of your fingertip. Other leg, tendu. And bring it in. Tendu. Remember the air cushioning around your arms. Alright, last thing, you can take a couple faster plies or start to take your feet for a little bit of a walk, working through your ankles, whatever that is, more articulate through your feet, your midfoot, through the joints in your toes. Nothing super ballet technical about this. Kind of like a massage for your joints in your feet. And you can mirror the same thing with your hands if it helps to find that articulation by, seeing it in front of your eyes with your hands and your fingers too. So your feet start to get a bit of a massage and a little bit of warmth too. And then, hopefully you're a little bit warmer. Well, let's come over to the bar. We're going to start with some plies. So let me turn off this thing. Go ahead and come to the bar. Hopefully you've got a couch or something, windowsill, something that you can hold on to. Around elbow height. I'm going to be standing right over here. Hopefully that is good for you guys to see my feet. Let's bring it to first position, so heels are together, toes open. We'll do the same sequence in each position. We're going to do 2 demi-plies with the heels on the floor, just halfway bent. Plie, plie. We'll go to grand plie, all the way down, a little bit lower. Heels do come off, but you're staying nice and lifted here, this whole lightness that we talked about. And then for our port de bras, let's just keep it super rudimentary to start. Let's just take hand on the hip, using the physical here to prompt yourself where this bend is happening. Let the bend at the hip crease forward, and this doesn't have to be far. Try to keep your flat back here, and then take your arm up to your diaphragm, like right under, where your ribs kind of split here. Lift yourself up to do your cambrai back, and it's small. That's it. Tendu side, lower in second position, we'll do the same. 2 demi-plies, 1 grand plie, heels will stay on the floor this time. We'll do a big port de bras over toward the bar, and then away from the bar. Tendu, we'll bring it to 4th position, so I've got, if this is new for you, I've got space between my feet. They're both turned out. Run one directly in front of the other. Same thing here, 2 demi-plies. 1 grand plie, watching that your knees are equally turning out here. We'll do just port de bras forward. It'll be a hamstring stretch, so wherever you get to, drop your head, take a plie there, bend your knees, and stretch before you bring yourself back up. Tendu, close the foot. You can close in 3rd position where the front leg is halfway across if this is a little bit newer, or 5th position all the way across if you are comfortable with that. And then same thing, demi, demi, grand plie, staying nice and light up top. Full port de bras to the front with a big arm lifting you up, and cambrai back, same thing with the arm. Same sensation as this here. So try to remember how this feels, lifting you up to go back. So that is it. Let me put the word on the screen in case you are learning your vocabulary. Trying to make the most of this whole digital thing that we have. And let's come to 1st position. I'll do it with you and then we'll do the 2nd side, so if you don't quite get there 1st time around, we'll do it 2nd side. Here we go. Hopefully this is nice and loud. First position, demi-plie, and stretch, demi-plie again, grand plie, hand comes to your hip crease, which, well, of course it has to happen, first day. Let's restart that, that was my bad, I pushed the volume too far. There we go, sorry. Alright, here we go. Demi-plie. Oh, wrong song. Oh no, you guys. This has to happen on the first day. Promise I know what I'm doing, okay? Here we go. Demi-plie. And stretch. Demi-plie. Grand plie. It's a little bit softer now. I promise I'll get that sorted out. Let's go hip crease, little pitch forward, flat back if you can, and then take the hand up to the diaphragm, lift yourself up to go over to the back. Tendu side, lower everything down, demi-plie. And 2. Grand plie, keep the heels on the floor. Now let's take a big port de bras over to the side. And other side, keeping it nice and light through the ribs. Tendu, bring it to the front to 4th position, drop the arms, demi-plie. And 2. Grand plie, knees go equally, symmetrically open if you can. Let's go port de bras forward, drop your head down, take a little plie here, and then roll yourself up. Tendu, close it into 3rd or 5th, drop the arm down, demi-plie. And again. Grand plie down. Good, and let's do full port de bras forward. Drop your head, lift yourself up, and all the way to the back. And then let's see if you can draw the front foot across. Susu, take a little balance here. See if you can close the front of your body here. Good. All right, relax. Switch your space if you need to so that we can do the 2nd side. I'm just gonna do it over here on the wall. And I'll turn this up a bit, hopefully in such a way that doesn't wreck my speaker. All right, let's carry on. 2nd side, find your 1st position. Same exact sequence. Here we go. Please be loud enough. All right, take a little breath here with your arm. Demi-plie. Maintaining this lightness that we talked about everywhere else. This big cushion of air around yourself. Hand comes to the hip crease, just flat back, keeping the legs tight together. And then under the diaphragm, lift yourself up to go back. Tendu side to second position, lower down, demi-plie. And 2. Keep the heels where they are, grand plie. Up and over. And other side. Tendu, carry it to fourth, right in front of you, drop the arm. Make sure you've got some distance between your feet. And your hips are facing front. Grand plie. Watch the knees. I know it's hard if you've got a wall right next to you. Port de bras to the front. Drop your head. Take a plie here. And scoop yourself all the way up. Tendu, close in third or fifth. And demi-plie. Grand plie down. Port de bras all the way forward. And then lift yourself up. Come right back, lift up to go back. And then scoop the front leg across. Take the arm to first. Test your balance. Or you can take arms all the way up to fifth. Alright, relax. Shake your legs out for a second. Let's continue with tendu. Let's talk about it. Let me switch the name. Such professionals now. All right. So we're going to start. Let's keep it at the bar. This time we'll take a working leg. Your working leg, the one to the outside, in front, in third or fifth, wherever you're comfortable working. All right, and we'll just let's do it with the arm. So arm will breathe out, and we'll do tendu to the front. You're going to extend your foot to the front, and then close. One more time, with the arm coming up to fifth, and then close. Last one, arm is going to open, 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 open to second. This is nice and rounded, little arc. And you hold this foot here. Well, you can barely see my toe there. For the second 4 count here, we're going to take this whole leg, we're going to turn it in, turn it out, turn it in, turn it out, and then do that big turn in that we did during our warm-up. Turn in so much that your body twists, turn it out, and close. All right, so that you're understanding the difference between just turning in inside your hip socket here versus doing this big turn in that involves your supporting leg as well. Now both your knees are kind of facing, creating a raise that would cross if they were to extend. So with the arm, we have 1 tendu, arm to first, 1 tendu, arm to fifth, 1 tendu with slow port de bras opening to second. Leg goes turn in, turn out, turn in, turn out, big turn in, big turn out, and close. And we do the same thing to the side. 1 tendu, switch where the leg is closing, close back. 1 tendu side, close front. 1 more, slow port de bras to second. Turn in, turn out, turn in, turn out, big turn in, big turn out, close back, arm drops. Same thing, same exact thing to the back. Tendu, close, tendu, close, tendu, open to the side. And behind you, you can't really see my leg, but I'm doing the same thing. I'm turning it in, out, big turn in, turn out, and close. And then we'll do the same thing one more time to the side. 2 tendus. Third one, you hold, turn in, out, big turn in, big turn out. Again, just finding the difference between turning out and in at your hip versus twisting through both hips. So let's start. third or fifth, working leg in front, arm is down. And let's try. Here we go with the arm tendu. Arm to fifth, tendu again. One more, arm opens to second, take your time. Let's go turn in, out, big twist, turn in, out, and close to the side. First position arm, fifth, second, take your time, port de bras. Leg goes, turn in, out, both hips turn in, and out, close back. Right behind you, first position arm, and fifth. And take it open to second. Let's turn the knee in, out, big twist, turn in, and out. Last time side, first position arm, and fifth. Port de bras open to the side. Turn the leg in, out, big twist, in, and out. And close, relax down. Good, we'll do the other side. I'm gonna try to see if I can change one audio setting on Zoom. Hopefully that makes the sound a little better for you guys too. All right, let's do second side. Find your third or fifth with arm ready to breathe, but then you're going to take it with your foot to the front. 3 tendus and so on. Let's do it. Same song. Let's see. Here we go. Tendu front, close it in. Front again. Front, carry the arm open to the side. Leg goes, turn in, out, big twist, in, and out. Drop the arm to the side. First position arm, fifth position. Take the arm out to second. And now just focusing on this hip, in, out, both hips turn in, close behind, and back. I'm going to slightly twist my body because I've got a table behind me. You can see my leg that way anyways. Turn it in, big turn in, and close behind. Last time to the side. Big port de bras open to second. Turn in, out, big twist in, and close in front, and rest. All right, let's pause. Everybody doing okay so far? Hopefully, thumbs up. Fantastic. Let's continue. We're just going through everything today. Let's add a bit of a dégagé. We're going to go with a little bit of foot articulation practice. Dégagé, I should say glissé maybe to be a little bit more correct. Dégagé really is any time that your working leg moves away from your supporting leg. It disengages. So it could be a tendu, could be a brush, could be a bigger battement. But I know we get stuck in the habit of calling every brush a dégagé, which it is, I guess, but it's not the only dégagé. Anyways, so let's do it. We are going to start same as previous exercise. Working leg at the front. The only difference is, I'll tell you ahead of time, when we're doing the front and the back, we'll close in this crossed position, whether it's third or fifth. When we're going to the side, let's just close in first, because otherwise we won't have enough changes to end up on the correct direction for the next one. So, cross positions in first, in front and back, first position when we're going to the side. Here we go. Let's keep the arms simple. You can just take it out to second, or up here if your arm is tired. We have extend front, and you're just gonna do a little half, like little toe, I don't know, smush, like you're squishing something with the ball of your foot. So you're articulating through your foot a couple of times here. Just try it out. See, as you can do this, if you can sort of spread your toes. All right, so we've got a couple of those little guys. We're going extend, ball stretch, and close. And then 3 dégagés, which is brush. And brush, brush. All right, close. These are going to be on the out, or on the downbeat. Out on the downbeat. So this is 5, what is this? 5, 6, 7, close 8. All right? 1 and 2 and 3. Closing first 4, 5, 6, 7. Close behind 8. Same thing to the back. I'll just turn so you can see my foot. 1 and 2 and 3. Close 4. Brush out 5, 6, 7. Close 8. And then same thing to the side. 1 and 2 and 3. Closing first 4, 5. Sorry, brush out 5, 6, 7. Closing front 8. So this dégagé, the point of the little preparatory thing here, is to get you primed for this glissé rather. That last bit of force that gets you off the floor, it really comes from your foot, not from your leg doing any heavy lifting here. It's just the extra contraction at the end through your midfoot. All right, that's it. Simple arm. Little bendies. 1, ball stretch, close. 3, brushes, close. Same side, back, side. And that's it. There's enough music, I think, for... No, we'll just do it once. If the music keeps going, just wait. All right, let's try. Starting in your 3rd or 5th position. And we are going with our little Minkus music. Waltz music? Nope. Variation 2 music. Here we go. So it's a little bit quick. You're going out and out and out. Close. Brush. 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 Close. Same thing. Out and. Music sounds pretty fast, but we're going half speed here. I'll just put it on repeat so that we can restart this. All right, here we go. And go out, ball stretch, close, brush out, 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 close, to the side, and out, close first, brush, 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 close back, same thing, back, and close, brush out. Last time side, and close first, brush, 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 close. That's it, short little exercise. Let's switch around to the second side, same thing. Reset your space if you need to. Other leg working now. And here we go. Let's start. I'm just having, I'm going to play the end of it so that it transitions right in. Find your 3rd or 5th, and then decide what you're going to do with your arm right away. Here we go. And out, and out, and out. Close it in. Brush. Same sharp movement through the midfoot. Side. Close first, brush, close behind, back, and close, brush, out. Last time side, and brush out, and all the way across. Rest, plie. Cool, let's take a pause there. 12 o'clock. I need to pop the window open because the heating just came on and it's very hot. Let's continue. Let's see. Let's see if we can get through a couple more before we take a little pause here. We're going to slow it down a little bit with the next one. Run jambe, kind of a preparatory exercise. So if this is a little bit new to you, the first part of it is kind of a breakdown of where you should be focusing. Rond de jambe is the circle of the leg. So you're just tracing this half circle on the floor, and this can evolve into, you know, rond de jambes en l'air and all kinds of different things. Little rond de jambes up here en l'air. All right? So the main thing here not to forget is your turnout, because the second you lose this turnout and end up here, you've lost the exercise basically. So we want to maintain this external rotation through your hip with the working leg as much as with the supporting leg all the way around. So especially as you carry around to the back, you should feel really this kind of pull through here or crunch through there to keep that leg externally rotated. Anyways, let's talk about it. Let's start in first position, heels together. We're just going to break it down. We're going to go plie first, then dégagé front or tendu on the floor here. Keeping this turnout, so notice I'm trying not to lose my knee here. I'm coming from this turned out knee open position, pulling front. And then extend around to the side and all around to the back. And notice that as I do it, I'm straightening my supporting leg as well. So we have plie 1, extend 2, open 3, and 4. Then we have just one regular rond de jambe. Brush through 5, still thinking about this turnout that you just created, all the way around 6, brush through 7, and just close 8. All right, so you've done 1, broken down all the way around, 1, very clinical and clean, and then 1 brush through to close. And this essentially is you rebounding to go to the other direction. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to plie, extend back, maintaining this turnout. So you can think of this as your knee leading this extension back rather than your foot. If you think of your heel doing it, you're probably going to drop your knee in center. Think of your knee leading, like somebody's pulling your pant leg back here to find that extension. Extend side, extend front. Still thinking of somebody pulling your pant leg around to externally rotate your leg. Same thing here, brush back all the way around, brush back and close first. And that's it. Let's see. Yeah, we'll repeat that. So second set, those of you, if you're familiar with this and you don't need to do this like big breakdown thing, you can do the first 4 counts smooth. Or if you want to try it second time round, go ahead. So rather than doing this very clean, like plie, tendu, stretch around, see if you can make it softer. This plie through, stretch around, brush around, brush through, close, plie through, extend around, brush around, extend back, close. But do take a second to break it down chunk by chunk for yourself so you don't miss any places to turn out. Let's listen to it first. What is the name of the song? Here we go. So it's here, plie, brush front or dégagé front, stretch, stretch, brush through, stretch, brush through, and close. Nice and slow so you can think about it. Plie first, knee pushes back, stretch around to the side and to the front, back, around, brush back. And if you're going to soften it, press through, and then take your time around, and so on. If you're familiar with rond de jambe, go ahead and do that. I'm not going to teach it just yet today. All right, let's try. Oh, is the sound off? Sorry, sound cut out. Did you guys hear the song, or did I have that off as that was playing? Kind of? Okay, let's try that again. Let's just listen. Here we go. I don't know how it turned off. So this is here. The counts are plie, stretch, carry it around and around, brush through, rond de jambe, brush through, and close. And then reverse. Plie first, pull the knee back, stretch as you come around, brush back, all the way around, brush back, and close. All right, so I think I was saying, oh, no worries, Nick. I think I was saying that if you're familiar with Grand Rond de Jambe, go ahead and do that if you'd like to for this one here with the big arm. I'm not going to teach it right this second, but if you know what that is, please, nobody's stopping you. Do what you need to do. Let's do it. Let's start in first. Arm, you can keep it simple. I'm just taking my arm with my leg, and then I'm just leaving it there in second. Here we go. Let's do the thing. Take a little breath here. Let's do the plie here. And then extend, clean. Then extend to the side, extend to the back. Brush through, all the way around. Brush through, and close. Plie first, plie. Extend back. Stretch side, stretch front. Brush, all the way around. Brush. Second set, you can make it a bit softer if you'd like to. Take your time here. And then open, 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 open. Brush through. Brush through. And reverse. Plie. Brush open. Back. Around. Back. And close first. Same thing, second side. So, first set, let's try to all keep it pretty clean and broken. Always good to check in with yourself to make sure you're not missing any parts of a movement, even if you've done this 100 times, especially if you've done it 100 times, 1,000 times. So, here we go. First position, second side. I've got it on repeat. Let's go for it. Might turn my body a little bit just so I don't kick the table over. Here we go with your plie. Plie first. Show the tendu. Show the extension. Here. Brush through. All the way around. Brush through. And close. Reverse. Same thing. Plie. Brush back. Extend as you come around. Back. Around, back. Okay, second set, you can get a little bit softer here and connect these things more. Brush through, brush through, close back to first. Same thing here, plie and extend. Take your time. Brush back. Rest. Let's do one more at the bar. Got this. 12, 11. Perfect. The last exercise we're going to do at the bar today is a little fondue prep exercise. It's more of a conditioning exercise just to get us ready for other stuff. So, fondue, real quick review if you need it, means to melt, essentially. So, have this thick quality in your movement if you can. Like, it's not easy to bend and it's not easy to stretch either. It takes effort for both parts, for both phases of the movement. So we are going to start with working leg in front in third or fifth and just conditioning exercise. Take the arm to the second. We're going to extend to the front to plie to our tendu in plie here. And you're going to do little pulses here, and then a rond de jambe to the next position. So we're going to go to the front, bend, bend, stretch side. What are the counts on here? 3. So 3 plies. Plie 1, 2, 3, stretch the side 4. Plie 6, 7, stretch to the back 8. And then same thing right behind you. Plie 2, 3, take it to the side, 4, plie, 6, 7, and just leave it there. All right, this is the first part. Yes, so it is going to be work for your quads. As you do this, just careful that you're not like softening this ankle either. It stays extended, it stays very strong, and it's just like sliding out along the ground. Part 2, you're going to bend both legs in, but one is lifted to the front of the ankle here, and then extend it to the front. You can extend this onto the floor to a dégagé position here, if this is new. If you want to take it up, do what you will. But we're doing this little bend here, extend, extend to the front, bend here, extend to the side, bend, bring it behind the ankle so that you can extend to the back, and one more time, bend, extend to the side. The music will keep going, but we're just going to stop after 1, and we'll close it into a rise, take a little balance up here. If you want to, you can continue your balance to a little sur le coup de pied position with the same position as we went to here in plie, but on rise. All right, so we have bend, 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 move, bend, 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 move, bend, 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 move, bend, 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 freeze, fondue, extend. You can leave the arm or you can use it. Fondue, extend side. Fondue, extend back. Fondue, extend side. Squeeze the foot across. Balance if you'd like to, or balance on flat in that position if you'd like to. I'll play it really quick because we're getting into a little bit more detailed exercises here. So let's see what it sounds like. So this is here. Plie, 2, 3, side, plie, 2, 3. It's a little bit quick for fondue, I know. Last 3 here, and you stay. Fondue to the front, okay? Because here we slow it right down to do each side. Fondue with the bend, fondue, and we'll stop there. Just draw the foot across, test your balance. Just be mindful that you're bending your knees at the same time, whether it's the working leg or the supporting leg. Well, both. I mean, always both. All right, let's do it. Working leg in front, position number 3. Here we go. Plie. 2, 3, rond de jambe, plie. Rond de jambe, I haven't got space. Last one. Stay here, we go fondue. Stretch both legs together. This is the part where you want that thickness. Plie, fondue, extend, fondue. Let's squeeze up. Take the front leg up a little bit if you'd like to, or take the same position on flat. Just test your balance here. See if you can close the front of your body a little bit without leaning. See where you're at with your balance today. And then close the foot in front and sous-sus, plie, rest. And we'll reset to the second side. Same thing there. Check that each time you do this bend, you're bending like through, effort to come down, and then through effort to extend out, even if it's low, this big extension that you're creating. Here we go, second side. Third or fifth. And plie. Take it to the side, plie. Take it to the back, plie. To the side. Leave it there. Fondue. Open, 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 bend. Side, same thing, bend. To the back. Last one here. Squeeze the front foot across. Peel it off. Or same thing on flat. Try to close the front of your body down a little bit. You keep getting taller and longer. This lightness that we talked about. Whoa. So you're holding a fairly rigid position maybe, but keep it alive, like keep it, you know, you've got the potential to move out of this position. And then squeeze the foot down. Okay. Try to think, every time you're in a static balance like that, think of the potential that you have to continue out of it. It's not just frozen. All right, let's come to center. The last little bit here, please grab a drink of water if you need one. We are going to come to center for a little port de bras tendu exercise. I'll just play the song so that you can hear it, maybe start to internalize it a little bit before we dance to it, as you take your water break if you need it. Let's try this one. So it's slow, it's pretty, it's stretched out. Quite long too, so we'll be able to do this twice on each side. And then it goes again. All right, let me quickly check our chat. Okay, so let's continue. How do we get rid of this? Okay. So port de bras is the carriage of the arms in ballet. As much as we focus on the legs, you always have to remember to come back to the arms as well. Make this a little bit smaller so I can see more. Okay. But I'm going to combine this with a bit of a tendu exercise and some other technique just so that we're covering a few other things with it at the same time. So we're coming out into the center of our space now. Whatever shape your space is, imagine you've got this little box that you're dancing in, or that, you know, encloses you pretty tightly. It's got corners, it's got flat sides. We're going to face one of your corners and cross the foot in front into third or fifth so that you are crossed to the audience. If they're watching you, your legs are crossed, basically. This is croisé. The reverse of that here is ouvert, or like an open position, so you are open to the audience. Here you are crossed. In case anybody needed this little review, we're facing croisé. We're going to start arms down, bras bas. Here, bras bas means arms down. Let me change my wording here. Let's make this a little bit more appropriate to this. Nope, this one. That. Okay, here we go. Arms are down. And our first two counts after we breathe are just going to be focused on bringing the arms together to first and then together to second. And look into your hands to make this more connected. Anywhere that you're looking, that's where the audience is looking too. So if you're looking at your hands, they're following your hands right along with you. Open here. Then this front leg is going to tendu to the front. As we do this, we're going to take the back arm and just finish this little frame that you're creating and close. This is open, there's a big open third here. Close. Good. Then the same leg is going to tendu to the side, close back, and the other leg is going to do the same tendu and just stay. And this is our first 8 count essentially. So if we count this out, starting croisé, starting crossed, take a breath here. We're taking the arms through 1, open to second 2, tendu 3, 4, tendu 5, close back 6, tendu 7, hold. Now we did this big twist before where you turn in both hips and your body essentially faces your other corner, right? However, so that was a good, warm-up exercise and a contrast thing. But in ballet, we don't like to turn in both hips. We don't like to turn in any hips. So the way that we keep this leg out here while turning your body to the next corner is by pivoting on your supporting leg, bringing this heel around into external rotation here. So now both of my hips are still turned out, but I'm facing my new corner. And you can do that stepwise. So you can do a little pivot, pivot, pivot to get there. This is essentially a fouette on the floor. So from this position, we're going to do our fouette to our other corner, and you'll sweep this arm through to help get you there. Fouette here to arabesque. Both of my palms are down to the floor. And my knees are still both facing, trying to externally rotate out. All right, here we are. From here, you're going to just transfer your weight, so plie onto that back foot. You know they're turned out because your knees are open. And extend, the arm comes up again here. All right, let me make myself some space. Close the front leg. Open side. Close back. Now we've reset to the second side. So let's just review it on this side. Whole thing. We breathe. You've got your leg crossed in front. We're taking the arms through. 1, 2, tendu to the front. 3, close it. 4, tendu to the side. 5, 6, close back. Other leg goes. 7, freeze. Pivoting along on your supporting leg. Heel, heel, heel to come around here. 1, 2, plie 3, 4, and it's my same arm that was here in arabesque. It's going to soften and then lift up here. This one, if you notice, has also softened out into an arc again. Close 5, tendu side 6, close back 7, so that you are reset. I'm pretty far back in my space because I want you to see my feet, but that is where we're going. Let's just do it. Let's do it with our music. It's long, it's slow. It has enough, like I said, for twice on each side. So check in with me for the first set, and if you've kind of got it by the second set, go ahead and look away from the video for a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's try. So set yourself up in your space. Find your croisé position. I'm going to step forward just a little bit so that I don't end up squished against my wall back there. And then find your nice supported arms. This same lightness, they're never just hanging. They're always slicing through this air cushion around us. Let's do it. Here we go. First 2 counts. Arms come through. 1, 2, tendu 3, 4, to the side. 5, 6, other leg. Hold. Heel is going to pivot you around for 1, 2, transfer your weight. Plie. Stretch. Close. 5. Tendu just to change the leg. Now we're ready for second side. 1, 2, tendu 3, 4. Tendu to the side. Open the arm. Other leg. Open, freeze. Heel comes around. 2, plie. Close. 5, 6. Close again. I'm just going to step forward because my space is small. Second set, same thing. Tendu. Tendu side. Freeze. And then scoop yourself around, heel goes. Plie. Close. Finish croisé, second side, here we go. Arms through first, to second, tendu, tendu side, side again and freeze. Scoop yourself around. Plie. Close in fifth. Fondue side. Close behind croisé. Lower the arms down. And that's it. Alright. Yay, we did it. Cool. So that's awesome. I had one other exercise, but I'm going to leave it for next week because it's a little bit more involved. Go ahead and come out to center. Let's just do a quick little reverence. Ooh, if I could remember the name of my reverence though. This one? No, I know which one it is. Okay, I've got it. Come on out to center and just follow along with our little bow at the end. Alright, here we go. Let's step open this way and open this way. Thank you to all of you guys for joining me today. And open. And also a big thank you to Nick for moderating the meeting. Woohoo! Alright, yay, well done. Give yourselves a round of applause. First day back to ballet in the new year, at least for me. Besides children, that was interesting on Friday. If you guys see the chat, Nick has got comments down there too. Thank you for joining me. I'm trying to look at the camera, but also look at what's going on the screen. Yeah. See you guys next week. We'll keep building on this. Oh my gosh, Sophia, thank you for joining me. I'm glad you're able to do ballet again for the first time in a while. Awesome. We'll keep it, always. Oh, I'll put my Instagram in the chat if you guys ever have questions or something. If there's technique that you want me to go over or exercises you want me to highlight or whatever, you just let me know. I'll try to add it in my classes. Oh, Nick has put mine down there too. Oh, oops, I did it direct. Got it. Thank you, Nick. So anyways, thank you guys. I'll see you next week. We'll keep on building and have a lovely rest of your week.